Okay, I'm going to try to give you this story start to finish. It started with Carlton West defrauding me and subleasing me a property in McEwen, Tennessee. The next aspect, I found out he didn't have the authority to do that. Then I contacted Merle Mays. Merle Mays owns the property. Well, to make things more complex, Merle Mays' wife is who I've been told she is. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying she has red auburn hair, a very cute, like very, 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 very cute. Uh, she's mixed, whether it's got like Dutch in it, because everybody bases on Irish in America, seems to be. But whether she's got Dutch, Welsh, uh, or Indian, she has the cheeks. Few freckles, red auburn hair, drives a white SUV with a different color on the bottom. According to Carl, that's who this is that comes and picks him up and makes sex videos with him. Well, Merle Mays and his family are quite wealthy in the Humphreys County area. Possibly even his uncle, daddy, somebody is some type of state or federal judge. So, if they want to hide what happened with Carl and someone's wife because it's being exposed with me, a victim, that my house, after I dialed 911, the very first time on Carl for threatening me, threatening to steal my van, threatening for me to disappear, and it's all on, it's recorded in the 911 call. Approximately 1 week before 9/9/23, when I was falsely arrested by Vasquez, who is fooling around with Carlton West. I hope you're keeping up. It's kind of complex, a little bit difficult, and seems quite bizarre. But it's all factual. So, Merle Mays, according to Stephen Hooper, my attorney, is saying that myself and Carlton just had a lover's quarrel, and that's what created that night. Merle Mays has told friends of mine it was a lover's quarrel. I don't care what anybody does sexually. But these statements are extremely out of line for my lifestyle. Okay? And lies. But anyway, so we have all these situations going on. We have politics, we have money, people involved in the county, we have all these damn things. But here's the bottom line: ain't but one of you sons of biscuit eaters that is Willie Nelson's biological son. It is me. Now, why is all of this going on? Lucas Nelson has already moved to Europe to evade indictments concerning me. So if they are not successful with this, Lucas still lives in fear. My inheritance in my dad's will is specified $240 million. Hey, I'm Willie Nelson's son. That's not unusual. I'm his only biological son that's still alive today. These are facts. And my 240,000 specifies it is cash. That way, Daddy's current wife, her stepkids, cannot defraud me by giving me companies that show values of specific worths and don't have those values. And I basically could wind up in debt. So, this is what's going on without me going into further detail, but just understand these are facts that I tell you. Everything on this site that I show, and I say I will show you later the video that verifies. Well, what I'm doing today is simply putting the facts out there. But there's only one biological son of Willie Nelson alive today. It's myself. My birth name was Edward Dale Lee. I was never adopted. I was simply given the birth certificate of a deceased child named Ronnie Glenn Maston. I always say in all my things I was adopted. But this is due to my dad's other involvements and evil people. These facts are all true, they're all real. Boy, what a thing to drop on you tonight. But it's time. Now then, back to this case. People have accepted monies and a lot of monies. People have wound up with new vehicles they could never afford. This entire situation was a paid hit on myself. Because when my daddy passes away, then the whole world knows. Yes, Eddie Lee is in fact Willie Nelson's biological son. Yes, I was adopted, got a different name. Oh, well, I was not adopted. I was simply given the birth certificate of a different name, Ronnie Glenn Maston. It is no shame on me. I was a child, 3 years old. But I still remember the day of Dale Maston dragging me down the sidewalk and my mother saying, "That is my child. You cannot take him. That is my child." And Dale taking me into the evil environment I grew up for the remainder of my life. Some people have what you might consider sad stories. Myself, my birthright name in Lakota Sioux and Cherokee, due to my mother being full blood Lakota Sioux with a little bit of Cherokee. DNA does not transplant 50-50. My legal Indian in its original interpretation meant in God. Europeans put the AN on it. Indio, in God. So I am Indian. No, this is not paused. This is me speaking. have it analyzed however you please. You cannot do what I am doing. Unflinching. I am Indian. I never committed a crime that night. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep. A black individual, Carlton West, kicked my doors in. It's in all the body cams. The door leaned. I misidentified that he was on something because I said he picked me up almost to the ceiling with one arm. But what was actually going on, I was simply asleep, slipping and sliding, him holding me by my throat, and I stepped on the door that had been kicked up, so I'm very high, but I'm asleep. So I said he was on something. He was so strong. No, he wasn't. I was asleep, trying to wake up. I will post the videos where he says that I said the B-I-itch word. But why I said that, and I'm going to end this section of this video, was because when I woke up with him choking me, his hand pressed on my face, I really thought I had 3 seconds to live. And I somehow broke through, got another breath. And I said, B with the T-I-C-H. This is YouTube, so I'm rearranging. And he said, what does that mean? And I said, B with the T-I-C-H. I'm awake now and I'm going to whoop your ass. Reality? It would probably be considered I did. That's the end of this video. A lot of information in it explaining the influences and why Deputy Vasquez, Deputy Wooten, all parties involved are not representing me properly and threatening me. What would you say if, when you show all the evidence that you can see here, which is very, very little bit of what I have, and your defense attorney, Stephen Hooper, Justin Sensing, works for the Stephen Hooper law firm for the county, well, actually 3 counties, Dixon County, Humphrey County, and whatever Ashland town, city, whatever that county is. You have the same defense and prosecuting attorneys for all 3 counties. They have that wrapped up? What the hell's going on here? They say, oh, we can't have enough judges. No, they are wrapping up crime. Do you follow me? Okay, I will end this video. It's at 14 minutes. Thank you.